Oh wow, we're recording. There we go. Finally. Well, hello. This is the episode 5 of the Good Boys podcast. But look at that. Wow, we have a girl here today.
Yes.
So this is Leia Mistray.
Say hi, Leia.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, she has,
I am the girl, by the way.
She is girl.
Just to make that clear.
She is the first girl on Good Boy podcast, and she is does a YouTube channel, same name, 1.53k subscribers as it's showing for me right now. So we have a fraction of that, so we're fucking peasants. So yeah,
we're honored to have you on this podcast today, Leia.
I know.
Well, thank you.
I can't believe that she took time out of her very busy schedule.
Yeah.
And my very busy schedule of playing Minecraft all day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you could, miss a couple Bedwars games for this instead.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have Leia on today just to kind of talk about content creation as a whole. Talk about how it's going for all of us, even though we're much smaller. So she'll probably have a different point of view than us and that we normally have. Also, our demographics are a lot different too. So that, can provide new struggles than, what like Bones and I would have. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting to have a kind of a third different like point of view really to explain. So that's what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah.
But first, we have to ask a very important question. I think, I think we should starting our podcast with very important existential questions first. So, sorry, I'm going to be the minority here. If we're going to talk about chalky milk really quick, I cannot. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about it. You guys are both powder gang.
Yeah, chocolate cocaine, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, explain why your taste buds are wrong.
It starts in the good old days when I was but a wee child of 5 years old. I'd been drinking normal milk, and one day my dad brings back chocolate milk powder, and I never could have milk the same way again.
Have you even tried it with syrup?
No, but
She
chocolate.
doesn't have to, dude. She doesn't.
I don't have to. No, I've had chocolate syrup, but not with milk. Chocolate powder is close to my heart. It's close to my childhood. I can't go back. Let me just say that.
Well, here's the thing, though, is that feels like the same thing as like people who argue about, pineapple on pizza. Like half those motherfuckers who say no probably haven't even tried it, and so they don't know what it's like.
Okay, well, I've had pineapple on pizza and pineapple, and I hate it.
Oh, well.
Okay. Well, fuck you. I love it.
Where does the powder come from you, Bones? What the fuck, dude?
Same as Leia, dude. I fucking tried it when I was a little kid, and I fucking loved it, dude. I saw that bunny on the little Nesquik, and I was like, that's a good bunny, dude. That's a pretty good bunny.
Nesquik was the first thing I had as well.
Yeah, Nesquik's, that's not strawberry. But, chocolate's better.
Yeah, this chocolate's better.
This is the thing I have to talk about, Jake, right? The thing, your video, if you cannot try your own Hershey syrup by itself without milk, like you did, because you were disgusted by it, that's like a big no-no, dude.
Did you not?
I can even have the syrup.
Out the
syrup is good. The syrup is good. I'm not going to argue that the syrup is not good, but it makes no sense to put it with the milk. Why would you do that?
How does it not make sense? Here's the
problem.
Here's the problem with powder too. Okay, is I personally, when I like chalky milk, I like it to be nice and cold, right? And powder doesn't add any coldness to it because you don't keep your powder in the fucking fridge.
That's why you keep the milk frozen, bro.
Yeah, you're supposed to put the milk in the fridge
and you
anyway.
Put the syrup in it too, so it doesn't lose any temperature. Whereas with the powder, it loses some temperature.
No, I think the scientific facts from that are pretty wrong and inaccurate, dude.
Yeah.
I can't agree with that, dude. The milk is just too cold to not keep it cold.
But here's the thing, Bones. That's bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It's just facts.
It is.
It's not. No. Because you didn't even like your syrup by itself.
I didn't I spit out the powder, didn't I?
But you put too much powder. That's the thing, though.
What do you mean?
You constipated? No,
I put the same amount of powder as I did syrup. What do you mean? Okay.
No, bro, you put too much. You put a whole spoonful, dude. You You're doing the
Yeah,
whole
you
cinnamon
did
challenge
so
all over
I can't
again.
put more
You-
syrup because you can only do so much for surface tension.
No,
I can't
Jake.
put like a pound, like I can't put like a mound of syrup on a spoon. It doesn't stay like that because it's syrup.
But like syrup's fucking disgusting, dude.
No, it's not. Have you ever had maple syrup? What do you mean, bro?
I mean, like it's fucking nasty. Like no, maple syrup. I'm talking about chocolate syrup. It's fucking disgusting, dude.
No, you put it on ice cream.
Absolutely an
I'll have it on ice
abomination.
cream, but like
Exactly.
No,
that doesn't make me
Ice
agree
cream
with you
is
anymore.
frozen
By the way,
milk,
Jake,
dude.
that doesn't make me agree anymore with you.
if you're gonna put something on ice cream, put like fudge, like hot fudge or something. You know, something delicious. You know.
Okay,
Not,
now I hate
Okay.
now I hate you, Bones, because then it melts all the ice cream and makes it gross.
that's what makes
True.
it delicious.
Doesn't
I mean, I like hot fudge, but
God.
I mean, it's just not the same. You know, you got to keep that coldness. Like I'm
I can't agree
saying,
with you, dude. I'm actually working on a video, a counter argument to exact
I don't think you are,
detail,
dude.
exact detail to that.
I don't
I
think
haven't
you are.
started, but I'm going.
Yeah, you're not working on it.
But,
Bullshit.
all I need is to buy that nasty Hershey syrup and then that delicious Nesquik, dude.
Dude, I know you're gonna go and buy like the Costco brand, like the Simply 5 Hershey syrup that just tastes like absolute ass because it has no sugar.
I'll buy Hershey's itself, dude.
You
Hershey's
better.
itself. I'll buy it. And the way you put the chalky powder is completely wrong and inaccurate.
How?
For that you would have to see for the video to come out.
Okay, great. I can't wait to learn from your video.
Dude, it would be
Okay.
incredible. What about you, Leia? Are you working on a video against his video?
I need to make the second channel first.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I'm not putting this on the main channel.
the only issue is you can't recreate chalky milk in Minecraft yet. So
No, you
Mods, bro.
like you watch me.
mods.
Oh.
Get outta here.
Mods.
Chalky milk mod.
They should
Yeah.
make that. Okay, there you go. There's your idea, guys. Whoever makes mods, I don't know who makes those. Okay, well, let's go back into content creation. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's the point of this kind of. Okay, so I kind of want to start like me and Bones. I think the first episode we kind of explained why we started YouTube and whatnot, and kind
a
of
little situation going
yeah.
on.
So now is time to kind of hear your origin story, if you will, when it comes to content creation in YouTube.
Oh, okay. So I started making videos like 4 years ago on this really old channel, and like I didn't edit any of the videos. I would literally just record and then upload them straight straight to YouTube, and nobody would watch them. But then one day I got like this comment from like this 30-year-old, and he just like went off in the comments, and like it was just so horrifying to me. So I stopped making videos for like 2 years,
What a dickhead.
and then. No, it was more than 4 years ago. It was 5 years ago. And then 2 years after that, I entered middle school, I believe it is, and I started making videos then. And I don't know, I would do the same thing. I would just upload them, straight to YouTube. And then some of my friends found out, and then they told their friends, and their friends told their friends. And then it was embarrassing because people would tease me about it. And then kind of everybody forgot about it. And then again, I started to hate YouTube because, I'd been getting like bullied and teased for it for so long. And then one day I was just like, well, I really liked making videos, so I'm just going to continue.
Yep.
And then it's, I had a lot of times where I stopped making videos and then started making videos and then stopped making videos. But now I'm making videos. And today.
So a 30-year-old man affected your
I want to
content
know what he
creation.
said.
What a fucking dickhead, first of all.
Yeah.
Like,
It
dude,
was just
like
like a bunch of swears and insults and stuff,
But, like,
which made me
that-
horrified.
that guy really took the time out of his day to bully a young child.
And I was very obviously like little. I sounded so
Yeah.
little because I still have the clip, but I deleted the comment, I believe.
Has that affected your content creation? Like, do you think back to that and tell yourself like
I
what he
remember it
said?
because it was so scary to me, and it wouldn't be scary to me now, but like because I was so little, I think of it and I was like, I don't know, it was scary back then, but now I look at it and was like, he's like he has nothing else in his life to do except leave hate comments on like 10-year-old girls. Like how?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it what type of like video was it?
Yeah.
I think it was like literally just a Minecraft Let's Play. Ironically enough, it was when Minecraft was dying too. So.
Wait,
Oh.
Minecraft was dying?
Yeah,
At one point,
Minecraft was like, okay, so there was this, the start of Minecraft, it was brilliant, and then Minecraft started to die down, and then PewDiePie made like his Minecraft series,
Yeah.
and that's what resurfaced Minecraft. So this was before then.
And now everyone plays Minecraft at this point.
Yeah.
In some way,
Yeah,
shape,
it's like
or form.
crack
Well, it was
children, dude.
Well, it was PewDiePie, and then the who star tournaments or whatever. That also made it very mainstream too with the Minecraft Mondays, and you were having Ninja and Mr. Beast and all these like really big content creators who bring a lot of eyes to Minecraft, playing Minecraft. And since then, it's just kind of stayed where it's at. It's lost a little bit, but then you have Dream and all those the people in that bubble that have kind of made it almost like their own thing at this point. Like I don't really hear about other Minecrafters other than them at this point, and yeah, it just kind of stayed in popularity, which is good, and it's deserved because it's definitely one of the better games ever made, even though it's so simple. But it's like that's why it's so good,
Fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah,
I think the main reason it's so good now is it's not really the company itself that making the game so good, it's other people making the game better, like server hosts, creators, content creators. Like they're the people keeping it alive. It's not really the company.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the time, like before it started to die out too, I think a lot of it was just all people were doing were Let's Plays, and now you actually have originality in content on what to do in it now that a lot of people weren't doing at the time. Obviously you have and not that I've watched the videos or anything, but I mean you have your however your hunter videos or whatever that Dream does, and obviously those got popular, and then there's just more originality now. It's not all 1 to 2 hour video Let's Plays and whatnot of survival like it used to be. So
I miss those survival videos so much.
I do too. I was a big Maya Knight dude. I watched like all of Maya Knight, that series.
Maya Knight? Who's that?
It was like Captain Sparkles, Jericho, Syndicate, OMG, it's Firefox. And they did a couple seasons of it, and I watched like almost every stream I was watching them do that. So yeah.
What were both of your guys' Minecraft inspirations, if you'd say? Like top people.
Okay. My OG people that inspired me were like Captain Sparkles, Dan TDM, Stampy Longhead, LD Shout Lady, people like that. And then like now, it's like Dream, Tommy Innit, George Not Found, etc.
Tommy Innit?
Jesus Christ.
No, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like a Minecraft channel either. So like I really just play it because it looks fun. I don't watch Minecraft on my own time really at all. I can't even remember last time I did, to be honest. Like I have a different YouTube account for when I'm actually watching what I want to watch. I don't watch like what I normally do on my JakeyTLive one. I have like my own personal one. No, I have my own personal one that I made when I was in like early high school.
Same.
So I always switch accounts when I'm ready to go watch something else, like what I actually want to watch. So I watch a lot of like Sidemen. That's kind of a lot of that stuff. That's kind of mainly it. I watch a lot of political stuff now, which I fucking hate the fact that I watch that now, but I do. So
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Growing up sucks, huh?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, honestly, now that like politics actually affects me now that I'm an adult. When I'm a kid, it doesn't matter, dude. It just nothing matters. Who's the president? I don't fucking care. Like that's how it is. Now I actually have to care because like that is my taxes and my stimmies, dude. Like,
I don't even know what half those words mean.
Free money.
You don't need to. It's just money stuff.
Yeah, I don't
really.
need to.
That's all that matters. So yeah, I mean, so that was your origin story on YouTube. It sounds like it had a lot of ups and downs and whatnot. So it sounds like kind of just like the passion for it more or less was kind of what kept you going, really.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of how it is for all of us.
Wait, so you said that you had a channel before, right?
Yes.
Is it the same one that you have right now, or was it just a completely different one?
It's a completely different one.
Is it still on YouTube, or do you just delete everything?
I think I deleted a lot of the videos, but I have some videos privated. So if I ever have like 100,000 subscribers, I'll probably do a reaction to watching super old videos.
Are you scared?
Yeah, I don't remember half the videos. I'm purposely like not looking back on my old videos and stuff.
Yeah, I don't have old videos. This is my first like actual like YouTube channel that I actually put time and effort into. Like before this, I was like the only creative outlet I had was DJing. And those mixes are still out there. Like I could find them easily. Like old dubstep. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Wicca.
Yeah, so they're still out there. I even found one of the like first ones that I posted on the internet not too long ago and listened to that, and I wanted to crash my car, but I didn't. So so yeah, but well, Bones, I want to make sure you calling your dog?
What is he doing?
He's got a dog.
Oh.
Are you gonna show Puppy?
I saw something move.
Do you want to show Puppy? Is Puppy in there? Little Puppy, you gotta show Puppy again. I mean, and by the way, you're muted if you didn't know that.
I'm sure. Wait. Oh.
She's barking.
Oh.
Is she barking? There, little puppy.
That's barking?
No, it's the mom is barking.
Oh.
So cute.
Yeah.
It's like a little like piece of
teeny.
Like yeah, it's like one of those like fake cakes is what it looks like.
Oh my god. Those videos are horrifying to us. Like the cake and they like slice the cake.
This is the mummy.
There's mommy.
Okay, so what were we talking about? My bad.
Well, we were gonna ask like what was the question, like what keeps you going, kind of. That was kind of like where we're at in a way.
Who, me?
Yeah, sure. You.
Oh, wait, or Leia?
Well, yeah, I mean, Leia can expand on it if she wants. She kind of answered it already with like, it's just like kind of a passion thing at this point, but she wants to expand on it, she can.
Oh yeah, Leia, go ahead.
Oh. I mean, I think, okay, so I had a really slow growth. Like I had spent 2 years getting up to 500 subscribers, like 30 views a video. And then it was just that one video that really like helped boost my channel. And it's not really the views that obviously that don't push me forward. Like I'd probably still make videos if I had 2 subscribers. But the main thing is the community. I can't speak. The community is what,
Yeah.
It's like knowing that there's even 10 no, Bones is making me laugh.
You should have done noise.
It's knowing that like imagine like 10 people in a room. That's like already a pretty crowded room.
Yeah.
And now there's 1,000 people. That's an even more crowded room. Like that's
Yeah. Well, so the video that popped off for you, I want to say it's got to be your Discord one, right? Like the aesthetic Discord template. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2 Discord videos, and then there was this 1 Star Stable video. But like, I don't know.
So for anyone watching the podcast who hasn't seen Leia's YouTube before, which I highly doubt is really anyone at this point, but if you haven't, Leia makes like Star Stable Online, Minecraft, and she's made some Discord template videos on like how to make Discord templates and servers. So that's kind of what really popped off was her Discord template video, which actually, let me see how many views you're at there.
I haven't checked. Last time I saw it at 30,000, I think.
I'll start by most popular. So, oh no, your how to make aesthetic Discord server is at 67K. So that's a lot. And your next one's at 20K. So doing pretty well.
Wait, it's at 20?
Yeah, free Discord templates. Yeah, it's at 20.
Oh.
So you have a 20K video?
She has a 67K video.
God,
it's almost
damn.
I thought it was. Okay.
You sound like me on TikTok.
That's fucking intense. How do you feel about that? How does it feel to be famous?
It's okay. It's strange because I made those videos like as a meme. I didn't really want, because I was like, oh yeah, Discord videos. Blah, 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 blah. I literally started making it at school. My friends were watching me make the templates and stuff. So it was supposed to be a meme, and then knowing that so many people watched that video, I'm like, I probably could have made it better.
Right?
Huh?
Fuck school, right? That's Discord templates all the
That's
way.
the point.
Yeah, I literally spent half the time editing during lunch.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, and that leads me, because I part of one of your videos was opening up the server for people to basically retrieve these templates, and
That was the trick. You had to
yeah,
get to
you had to
join
go
the
into
Discord server to get them.
Yeah, and now the server's at over 2,000 members that have decided to stay for one reason or another. And a lot of people tend to reach out being, like, hey, I love your videos, blah blah blah, like, and I'm sure you probably get plenty of private messages too.
Even though the closed DM role.
Even though, yeah, you have closed DMs as one of your roles, but how would you say, when that like first started happening and you first started getting like actual interactions with people who were like, basically fans of you at this point, was that kind of weird, or was it like, did it feel cool, or kind of like a mixture?
I mean, the first time I got one of those DMs, I thought I thought it was like a joke. Like it was just like one person being like, "Oh yeah, huh," and like trying to hype me up,
Yeah,
but
pretty cool videos, bro.
I see.
Yeah.
But then I started getting quite a few of those messages, and I was like, "Oh, well, like I didn't think people really like watched my channel that much." But I mean, it's there. It's cool because like, I've never had that before.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I feel like that's part of and it probably feels, kind of validating the time that people put into making videos, which I think a lot of people don't understand how long it takes, especially depending on the type of video, and some people are kind of perfectionists too. So
it's fucking annoying to make videos, dude.
Honestly, it sucks.
It's so fucking annoying.
Like, I enjoy the process. It's just, it's so time consuming, honestly.
Yeah.
So
like when I think about editing, I'm like, oh, I gotta fucking edit, dude.
Yeah, that's me. I'll record a video and I'm like, oh, I forgot I have to edit this whole last video.
Yeah.
Like,
but then,
go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, I enjoy editing. Like, I enjoy when I record video. I'm like, oh, I actually get to edit something now. But
do you feel like that before or during editing?
Me?
Yeah.
I kind of feel both, like, especially when something is actually coming together exactly how I envisioned it. I get like really excited. Like, I made a video, kind of, it's like a video. It's not really for YouTube, but I mean, one today that I was actually super stoked on it, because I'm like, this is exactly kind of how I was hoping it would go. And I think that's how it feels like when you make videos. I mean, if it's obviously you're having a bunch of technical issues, like you fucking hate your life, but
oh, dude,
yeah,
it's so bad. But I feel like also when you're editing a video and how meticulous it is, you can literally see it coming together in real time and start to get excited,
Yeah.
So I'll sometimes like just like rewatch one part of something I edited, just like on loop, because I really like how I made it. I'm just like,
yeah, I feel you on that one. What would you say is kind of like your normal amount of time it takes for you to edit a video?
Okay, so for a YouTube video, I joke that I like spend all my time playing Minecraft, but my life is actually pretty busy, especially because I have a lot of restricted time from like strict parents and stuff, and then I've got homework and stuff, so a lot of my time is cut up like on different days. Like I take a whole week to edit a whole video, including making a thumbnail and recording, and like I'll edit for like 30-minute time frames. So if you put that all together, it's like it takes me at least 4 or 5 hours to make a whole video, sometimes 6.
So you usually release videos weekly, right?
Yeah, I'm trying. Sometimes twice a week.
Oh, so that okay, that makes sense. What are you gonna say, Jake?
Well, I was just gonna say that, as far as putting together a video too, it's not only the editing, it is making the thumbnails, and um uh, at least for me, the exporting and importing takes absolutely god knows forever. Sometimes depending on how long, I mean, because sometimes I'm literally taking 2.5 hours of footage, and it's my job, in my opinion, because I don't like insanely long videos, to get it down to 15 minutes. I mean, I'm watching that whole 2.5 hours while I'm also cutting. So, I mean, if you take that, you're probably doubling the time at least for just the cutting portion. And so that's, I've gotten kind of quicker at it now. And especially
No,
after I'm
yeah,
done
same.
recording, I already have like an idea on what parts I want in it already and how I want to do it. So you could probably, I mean, like if I have like a 2-hour video, it's probably what takes me, 2.5 hours to cut it. But then, you have your zoom ins, you have your other effects, your subtitles, your cutaways to certain different things. You have your background music that I like to put in, at least because it feels like it fills it out enough.
Yeah.
And you have your intro, outro, and depending on if you already have that ready, because some people make it every time, that could take a while too. It just, yeah, it's a long process,
Yeah, it's
but
a pain in the ass, dude.
it's a labor of love, honestly. What would you say is like, 'cause, well, this kind of goes into what I was already talking about, like, why do we keep making videos? Like,
Oh, your motivation.
yeah, like your motivations, and do you have like specific goals that you're looking for as far as YouTube, what you think YouTube's gonna look like for you in 5 years and that type of thing?
Wait, who? Bones
You,
or
you,
me?
Leia. No, you,
Oh.
Leia. You.
How everyone gets to answer the question.
Okay.
I don't really have a goal, but I do have things I want to do for certain milestones. So like I want to do like I don't know, like more live streams, but specifically live streams for horror games at bigger milestones because I hate horror games. But and like a face reveal if I were to ever do one, and like stuff like that. Not really. I don't have goals. I have just things I want to do for milestones and stuff.
Yeah.
What type of milestones would you do? Like, if like for example, if you were to hit like 100,000, what would you do for 100,000?
100,000. I don't know if I want to do a face reveal at 100,000 or 500,000. But it's like because I lack the confidence to do that. So
Yeah,
it's like, it's just weird.
I did a face reveal at 0. Let's go.
Good job.
I did it before I made my YouTube because I started streaming first. What about you, Bones? Because you're kind of a man of mystery yourself.
I don't know. Just kind of do whatever, to be honest, bro.
You don't even have a goal.
I guess like on a day-by-day basis, I usually get my ideas it's just kind of random, to be honest with you. I don't really work in a scheduled type of way. I just feel like if something comes to me, I want to do it, and if I do it, I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
Right? Because like I had a big video. Well, I mean, I already posted the video. It was an Apex video.
Mhm.
But it was bigger than that. There was much more put into it. And I lost all of that. I lost every single fucking thing that I put. It was at least a 40-minute video. It's just complete fucking bullshit, funny stuff.
Yeah.
And what it ended up being was just cuts. Nothing really edited into it because I messed up the audio. I had to restart all over just to lose all that progress. And it took me, I think, like a whole week to even get it done. I think just to fucking lose all of that. And then that happened. But
It sucks.
it's horrible. It fucking sucks. But my
Yeah.
motivation basically is just fucking watching YouTube videos and getting ideas from other people. But just switching it up, not being fucking weird about it, that's about it.
Yeah. I feel like when I first started streaming and making content, I set a lot of goals for myself. I set, in my opinion, realistic goals. Like I wasn't being like, oh, I want to get to 1 million subscribers by next year. Like it wasn't stupid like that. It was like, I want to hit like one of my goals right now is I want to hit 1K subs by the end of this year. Now that might be a little tough, but I'm going to try. And, I was setting different goals like that. And at this point, I don't really think I have a other goal other than that, really. I obviously, I guess you can probably say like, posting this podcast every week is kind of a goal, but like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's more of a commitment than a goal, really. And as far as content, I mean, I was trying to do every week, but I got tired of that. But only because I felt like I was rushing my content. I didn't really feel like I was able to get everything I wanted to be done. So I was like, I want to take my time and just make the best content I can. And that's really like the new goal, is just be like, I want to make sure every time I put out a video, I'm like, I'm really happy with this. Now, I made a chalky milk video that I made for the meme. I didn't put that much effort into it because I didn't mean to. But like, when it comes to after that, I'm like, from now on, I want to be like making the best videos possible that I think are funny throughout the whole video. So that's kind of like the new goal, I guess. So
I mean, if we're talking about goals, and I guess I should kind of fucking re-say what I fucking said earlier. I guess for me that part would be like, I'm not that type of dude to be like, oh, I want like I know it's Jake saying like I want to reach 1,000 by the end of the year, right?
mm-hmm.
For me, it's like I start really small. I'm like, oh, I want to get 10 subscribers this month, or next month I want to get 10 more.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm at 21 right now. I'd want to get to 30.
Yeah.
Right. But then once I get to 30, okay, I'm like, okay, next 40, 50, 60, slowly getting there. But like, that's how it was for me on Twitch.
That's like I like that idea, like, of setting small goals.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it can be sometimes, I mean, it's good to set big goals because you're like, I want to do this because, it for this reason. But then setting small goals, it's like you're going to get it more often. It's like, it's much more rewarding. You're like, I did that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, you get to like 100 subscribers finally after those 10s and 10s and 10s. And you're like, wow, I can do like something fucking big now. I can go fucking take a chalky milk or something, for example. But like Twitch, for example, right? I did the exact same thing on there, but on Twitch I grew faster, and that kind of fucked with me.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Well, I think it's important to set small and realistic goals instead of big, kind of way more aspirational ones. Like if I were to say, I want to hit 1 million subscribers by the end of next year, I'm sorry, but that's fucking nuts. And that's the thing, is it's much easier to get down on yourself that way when you're not getting on that trajectory that you would need to. Whereas like 1K by the end of the year, although it might be a little tough, it's not nearly impossible, especially if I'm making good content. It's very possible. But like, I think my thing is just, it's important because you need to set goals that are realistic to where, you're not really like getting yourself down. They're not that hard to hit, but you still are working towards it. They're not so small where you can kind of be lazy,
Yeah.
So that's kind of the other thing, and why that's important, because I mean, I think a lot of people immediately start YouTube being like, this is going to be my job. I know, like, in like 8 years, I'm going to own a mansion. I'm going to be Jake Paul practically. Like, no, dude. Like, you probably shouldn't want that in the first place if you want to be Jake Paul, first of all. And second,
he's an asshole. You don't want to be him.
Yeah, like, okay, you want to be a tool. Good job. Good for you. But no, it's just important to like set goals that make you still work, but are not,
Don't
hard.
just do one thing. Do multiple things at once. Do something like, you got YouTube. Get a job and then do this as a side thing. Like, don't.
True.
Like Jake said, don't fucking live for this. Because I mean, some people do it and then succeed really good off of it. But like, I'm talking about like fucking, tons of fucking people. Like, this is a good idea. Just,
I'm not
going to
quit my job. I'm not going to quit my job to focus on YouTube full time until it's paying the bills more than my fucking job is. And that's definitely not happening because I don't have monetization. So it's just not happening. But I feel like content creation in general, especially when you're kind of smaller too, within that, first 100K or whatever, it's full of like a lot of highs and lows for sure. I guess like kind of what have been, and this is for Leia first, so I don't get that confused or people don't get confused. What have kind of been like some of the, other than the 30-year-old man being dumb, what have kind of been some of your kind of struggles with, whether they're recent struggles with content creation or kind of like long-term ones or what?
Okay. So I don't think I've gotten any like negative comments. I think the one like most negative comment I've ever gotten on this channel was somebody asking for my age. And the reason I think that's negative is because I say a lot that I don't like to say my age online, like just for privacy reasons and stuff.
I'm 5.
And like, but at the same time, underneath that comment, there were a lot of people being like, "Don't ask her age. She's already replied to you. Don't be weird about it."
Yep.
So there was like already people under the comment. So it's not really like hate. It's more about the actual content that's my issue. Is like I want to make. Okay, how to explain this? So at the start, I had like no ideas. Like I was like, I don't have any ideas, and this is also when a point in my life where I was like really lonely and I didn't really have many people to do that with. And then that changed. I have friends that want to make videos with me. I have a lot of people that support me. So I'm slowly overcoming different struggles, and the recent one is more of the technology side, I think.
Yeah.
Because I am very limited with what I do because I don't have a lot of, things to work with. I freaking make all my videos on a laptop. So I think ideas being able to work is my issue because how limited I am, what I have.
Yeah.
Are you insecure about like changing your content, like from stopping Minecraft and doing something else? Like, do you want to do that eventually? Like, just switch from Minecraft to do something else, or do you feel like you want to do Minecraft for a long time?
I feel like I'm going to make that change where I find a new video game that I enjoy more. But for now, I don't think I'm going to be changing it because Minecraft isn't really a video game to me. It's like a content creation like tool. Like it helps me make videos, and it's more than just a block game to me. It's like a community to me. So changing that community is like it's a very big step, I'd feel, at least for me.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I feel like that's especially with me still kind of starting out and being, sort of still small and whatnot. I think when you start out, you don't really know. I mean, there's some people who start out and they have a very specific game. They're like, I am absolutely going to play this game all day, whether it's their WoW or League of Legends or what have you, right? There's kind of like there's a few different types of YouTubers in my opinion. When it comes to gaming, is the people who are so dedicated to this specific game, like that's, every time they post a video, it's going to be WoW or League of Legends or, that type of thing, are super dedicated to it. Then you're gonna also have your people who are probably more variety, which is usually your streamers that make like YouTube videos out of their streams. But like, that's kind of how I feel too. Like, I don't really want to do the same thing. I don't really want to do gaming every single video, and I obviously don't because I have Omegle videos now. And
you're still figuring that out though, huh? Like what you want to do, like stick to.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing, is I just want to do what I think is fun and what sounds fun to me, and whether that's playing a game of Minecraft, or if that's making a video about Omegle, if that is maybe eventually I'll do a commentary video about some topic that I feel strongly about. Who knows?
What kind of commentaries? Like,
I don't know. Like, I think what's hard for me is I would like to think that I could be kind of like one of those more like comedic commentary channels, like a Drew Gooden or a Danny Gonzalez. But then I have this side of me where if I feel really strongly about something, it's not like I have to say something kind of now. Like that's been a kind of new trait within the last year.
Yeah.
Because usually I just was able to brush stuff off. I like can't anymore for whatever reason. But like, so it could be a social justice thing for all I know, but then like that can be a can of worms. So it's hard to feel comfortable doing that. But I don't know. It just like, if something seems funny, maybe I see a YouTube video that I'm like, what the hell even is this? Like, I think this would be hilarious to talk about. Or if it's something that happens in the world that I feel like I want to get off my chest, I want to feel like I can do that without, being like, oh, but I'm a gaming channel or whatever. It's like, no, I just want to make what sounds fun. Maybe I'll make sketches in the future for all I know. I could make cooking videos later on that are like comedic cooking videos. I already kind of do that on YouTube or TikTok. I've done that a couple times. And, I don't want to necessarily feel restricted in what I can do. But I think a lot of people who start that way are kind of already like that too.
Yeah.
Because you want to experiment, and then a lot of people then, get a certain thing that sticks with a lot of people, and they're like, okay, I'm just gonna milk this then. But I don't really know if I want to be that person, to be honest.
To just stick to one genre.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of what I'm gonna do is still gonna be comedic in some way. Like I want to be able to laugh, and make fun of things. But
yeah,
I know you've kind of had the same thing too.
Yeah, like finding a genre.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of. I'd say I'm starting to find out where I fit in. I feel like it's more just like random moments on videos and just posting it, just like friendly stuff or whatever. Because I posted 2 videos and it was just like me and my friends just fucking around on Apex. And the other one was me yelling a lot on VR.
Yeah.
But that was from a stream though. Something I do want to do. I do want to stream and be able to record that stream and post it on there.
Yeah, that's what I initially was going to do when I first started. I was going to stream and then take my streams and then turn those into YouTube videos.
Yeah,
but
yeah, exactly.
It's just streaming is tough. It's different. It's a different animal, honestly.
It's pretty, what's that word called when it's like you're kind of pulled into it?
In a way. Like Leia, you streamed a few times, at least that I was able to see. Like what were your feelings about that in general?
Yeah.
I really liked streaming. I really liked it, and especially because all my friends were there since the beginning, they helped boost my stream a lot more. Like I had by the time I ended up like quitting streaming, again for technical reasons, I had averaged 11 viewers already, and like I streamed for like I think less than a month. So it was my friends that helped me, and they would always show up to every stream. But I think the reason that I stopped doing it, 1, for technical reasons, but 2, I feel like streaming is really awkward for me. Like, I can't just, I can't keep talking, like, and also, sometimes, like, my family will just walk into the room and, like, I just have to quickly mute or something, and then, it's weird.
Yeah, that's how I felt, too, it was, like, awkward, and in the sense I didn't like it for YouTube videos because I noticed just my attention wasn't towards the game, it was towards the streaming.
Yeah, like we're looking at the viewers, talking to chat, etc., etc. Yeah.
Like right now, I'm not worried about anything but talking to you. So it's like it's much easier that way, and it makes for better content, in my opinion, too.
Well, like for me, I streamed just survival Minecraft. Like when we had the Meta SMP, I would just stream on that. Like that was literally the one thing I'd stream, except for occasionally like Hypixel.
Yeah.
But because it was so chill, I felt it worked for me because I could focus on the game, because it was just like I wasn't playing a competitive game, and I could also focus on chat. So
yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah, that I think that's the thing, is I don't really like. I eventually want to return to streaming too, but I'm honestly probably gonna wait until I have a following on YouTube first, before I even think about it. And I also don't know if I'll come back to Twitch specifically. I may, like, if I have a following on YouTube, then it would kind of be stupid. Well, I don't want to say it'd be stupid. It would make more sense for me to probably stream on YouTube then, but I don't know. I don't really have a goal or like a set time when I would feel comfortable coming back to streaming, because at the end of the day too, it's also you have to set up so much time, to
do it. You're in there for a lot of time too when you stream.
Yeah.
I was setting up 4-hour blocks, but like
I would be uncomfortable after an hour of streaming. Like
really?
I just want to end.
Yeah.
Like
when I first started streaming, I used to do 8 hours. Sometimes
when I saw that,
12,
when the first time I found your streams, I was going through your VODs, and you would stream for hours.
Yeah, it's because like in the beginning when I first streamed, it was so much fun. I enjoyed it so much, but then like after a while, a lot of people started talking to me, and I kind of felt like self-conscious about it. I always felt like I wasn't entertaining enough for them. That just kind of affected me, right? And that's how I ended up to stop streaming. Jake knows about this. I told him about this. Like I went through it while streaming with him. I started getting self-conscious. I didn't want to stream anymore. And now it's less of that. More. Now it's just like better. Like I did do it like an hour stream. I had a fucking blast on there. and
Well,
VR
I think
streaming.
VR too is like it's just easier to be in the game than
Yeah.
worrying
Yeah.
about streaming.
No,
So,
literally.
I think
And,
I mean,
I
if
think
well, Leia, you turned into that stream, right? Was he not like like an absolute psycho? He sounded like a psycho, dude. I came in and I just see him like stabbing people. I'm like, what is going on? And he's just going,
there was no
"Ah,
context.
ah."
There was no context because I just clicked on the notification. I was like, "Is that Bones?" 2 seconds later, he's stabbing people.
I know. He's
But
just
it was
like,
funny.
I know, dude. All I was hearing was like, "Come here, bitch," and just like
It was
like,
funny though.
it's like, what is
I
going
mean,
on?
if it makes you feel better, Bones, you were like, in the Twitch recap, you were I think you were either number 1 or number 2. If it was like the top
like
streamers
the one
watched for the
they
year.
watch. I
Yeah, I think it was
think-
Tommy in it that beat you.
Oh yeah. I got a lot of DMs about people messaging me that I forgot their name, Nezuko, Fireside, some of them, including you now. I didn't know about back then, but now I know. People DM me saying that I was like their second or third most watched streamer, and I was like, wow, that's pretty fucking surprising. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I didn't even know you
No.
were streaming that day until Leia put a clip of you in our group chat. I was like, how did she get this? And then I was like, I looked, I'm like, oh, he's live right now.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'll just pop in and see what he's doing. And of course, as soon as I click it, you're just literally just going
Fucking
absolute
murdering,
ape
dude.
shit.
Yeah. The thing is about that stream, there were so many technical issues with the VR set itself. There was lagging, misinput, and I'd like stab someone through the fucking face, and it wouldn't go in. It sounds fucking horrible.
Yeah.
But
One time he
damn
smacked
it.
into the wall.
yeah, I
Like the
threw someone
TV.
against the wall. Yeah, and I hit
Yeah.
my TV. Yeah, that same TV back there.
You were like killing people, picking them up to kill people. Like it was just insane.
But yeah, it's because the reason I do want to do more VR streams because I bought a game and I'm gonna do it on stream next time, but like my PC gets very fucking hot when I do VR stream, and including with streaming and recording that same day, I couldn't do so much. That's why it was like so laggy on that stream.
Yeah.
But
I think you should get Phasmophobia for VR, and then me and Leia will play too, and we'll play professionals and watch you get scared. That'll be great.
dude,
Like,
I'd be down to do
fantastic
that.
content.
I would start screaming if there was nothing there.
It's so
Oh my
good.
oh my god, my sister, I have a story. So, my sister is like a Roblox addict. It is slightly
So
concerning.
it's like 90% of your server.
Yeah, I know. But no, so she brought up this game to me. She's like, "We should play this." And I watched her play it. She was like, "Wait, I know what this game is." She's like, "No, it's a Roblox game." I'm like, no, this is Phasmophobia, but in Roblox. And she's like, "No, it's
Oh.
not." I'm like, "Yes, it is." She forced me to play it with her. I started screaming at a freaking door. It was.
Phasmophobia is a dope game. I
want to play
it's
it,
so
but like,
funny.
I will make
I
all
haven't
your
played in a long
earbuds
time.
bleed.
Fuck. Dude, it's because they don't update the fucking game.
Well, it's
dude.
only one dude who makes the game, so
I
I mean,
know,
you
but
can't
still,
expect
like,
it.
fuck, bro, like,
It's just been
like-
so long; it would like feel nostalgic almost at this point.
yeah, he updated it today actually,
Oh.
and but like it was only like bug fixes, and it's fucking bugs that no one's even aware of. He's like, oh yeah, I
Yeah.
fixed this, and I'm like, who?
I'll
When
play
did that
games
happen?
and look at the bug fix log and I'm like, wait, this was an issue?
Yeah, I was like, it's so fucking weird. I mean, I understand it's one guy, like Jake said, but like, get your shit together. Like, fuck, dude. People love your game. Like,
Exactly.
goddamn. Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
well, I think this has been a very enlightening conversation. Content creation. Well, I think the main thing was just Bones and I make definitely different videos, especially for different demographics than Leia. So it's very interesting to kind of hear her point of view when it comes to content creation, especially since we're all I mean, I
Different
guess if
people.
you consider 1.54K like small, then we're all technically small content creators. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Leia had to cancel a game with Dream just for this podcast.
I know, dude.
I had to cancel.
Yeah, Dream was
Yeah.
taken on Twitter is literally like, where the fuck is Leia right now? I'm just like,
Exactly,
Oh
dude.
yeah, check
she's-
Twitter.
She's on the fucking podcast, So yeah, but I think it's been a very enlightening conversation. if you ever want to be a guest again, then feel free. We'll be here. So we'll just find a different topic or whatnot. But
I actually have a question for
Go ahead.
both of you.
Okay.
How do you guys feel? How do you guys feel? Okay, so like first, how do you both want your fan bases to be, or how do you think it will go realistically?
Do you mean in like levels of toxicity or what?
Just like in general, like how do you want your fan base to be, right? But like at the same time, how do you realistically think it would actually be?
Okay, realistically, I feel like my fan base is gonna be like really young, which I don't mind. I don't really care if it's really young as long as it's not super old, because that would be weird. But how I'd like it how I'd like it to be, I don't really have a preference, just as long as nobody's weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't want like toxic fans.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think any creator necessarily wants to have toxic fans, and like
I think it just kind of happens.
I just
yeah. I mean, I think my thing is I have no way of knowing what my demographic's really going to be.
How would you want it to be though?
Like, I mean, probably like similar age, probably like 20s or so, and because I think my thing is like my content's going to be heavily relying on comedy and whatnot, and I kind of like more of the, I want to say like inappropriate type comedy, but like dark, but not like going to offend people dark. Like, like I think ones where you can be like, oh wow, that type of thing. But like, so I don't know. I don't expect it necessarily to be that young, but like I just really, my goal is I would like to foster like a very positive community that, we don't have people who are rude to each other. Everyone's, very supportive of each other too. And that's kind of what I want, because I feel like that's the kind of like person I am too. So that's kind of what I want, but I don't know. And then Bones, I feel like you're going to get a lot of like, your Redditor milady people.
Bro, I got a taste of my fan base, dude. I already know what it's gonna be. I know how it's gonna be. It's gonna be fucking toxic as shit. Like for a fact.
Oh no.
But if you guys were in my Discord, right?
Yeah.
About that whole drama that happened. I'm never ever gonna talk about this ever fucking again. Ever. But like it was pretty bad. There was like some creepy shit going on, some weird shit. Some people got offended.
I had to leave your server because
I don't know what happened. I
literally had to leave his server because I was like, oh wow, this is like, and people were just like I think it was some dude was just like being an asshole to me for like literally no reason. For like literally no reason. I was like, whatever. I'm done with this.
I'll probably make a video about this later on. But like, because I gotta explain the whole fucking thing someday. Because I know it's like it's something
just without naming names.
Yeah, just without naming names. But it was very toxic, and even the people that got offended, started getting very toxic because there was some hacker shit going on their side that they wanted to do to me. They wanted to fucking boot my IP later on after I found out, because I had a friend that was in their server, and they wanted to fry my fucking IP. And you know what I'm talking about? Remember the letter B?
I don't know if I remember. I only remember a couple people, but yeah, I don't think I remember anything like that.
Well, I'm just gonna say she wanted to.
Oh, I do remember. Yeah.
Yeah, she wanted to. I found out that she wanted to fry my fucking internet. Go through all my shit and all that stuff because she had like a hacker friend. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah.
Cool.
Pretty bad.
Okay,
But yeah.
Well, Bones, I hope you survive by the time we can do a next podcast. So
hopefully, dude. I don't know if I have that much time left.
But yeah, Leia, thank you for coming on to our podcast. It's been a good time.
Yeah.
I hope you had fun too.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. So
You're welcome.
I know your channel needed this. Okay. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be it for us today, and we will see you some point next week with who knows what. So, okay. We'll see you.
Fuck you.
Yeah.